Welcome to Chisholm Trail 61. Today we're going to be doing an old-fashioned recipe, some biscuits for breakfast. We're going to do a sour cream biscuit. I'm going to show you how I do that coming up right now. Okay, we're going to start making our sour cream biscuits now. First thing you need, I got 2 cups of self-rising flour that I sifted into my bowl here. I got 1 stick of butter that is just at room temperature. Unlike a lot of recipes, this recipe, your butter doesn't have to be ice cold. I'm just going to put this stick of butter in, just sort of spread it around here some, because I'm going to cut that butter in with this fork here. And just cut it into my flour with the fork like so, till we get it mixed in pretty good. Like I said, this is just room temperature butter. It's been sitting out for probably, 2 hours at room temperature out of the refrigerator. And we're just going to cut it in some till we get little pieces there. We don't want big pieces, we just want little pieces. And so we got 2 cups of flour, 1 stick of butter. Now you can, if you want to just use 1 cup of flour, then you would just use a half stick of butter. You can, this recipe can be cut in half or doubled, or depending on how many of these you want to make. So now, next thing we got here is 16 ounces of sour cream. We're just going to put 16 ounces of sour cream in. Now, you can use whatever brand you like. The brand doesn't matter about the sour cream, just as long as you get 16 ounces. And like I said, if you cut the recipe in half, you just need 8 ounces of sour cream is all you would need. So we're going to take, I'm going to wipe that fork off, get that off that fork. And I'm just going to take and cut that into my flour there, mix it in good. Want to get it mixed in good. Here in just a minute, I'm going to get in it with my hands once I get it mixed in good here. Sour cream biscuits. Like I said, this is probably a 100-year-old recipe or close to it. I'm sure your grandma or your great-grandma or back through the years made sour cream biscuits. A lot of people had never eat them because the recipe sort of died out, with all the instant biscuits and stuff like that. I'm going to get in there with my hands now and start mixing this together. Now, if you mix this up and you feel like it's too dry, you can add just a little bit of sour cream. If you feel like it's too wet, then you can add a little bit of flour. It's a pretty forgiving recipe. You just want to get it to like biscuit consistency though. It's going to be a sort of a sticky recipe, but you want it to where it'll stick together. Try to keep this off my hands as much as possible. Rake it down in there. Let us know if you've ever eaten sour cream biscuits before. Because like I said, it's a recipe that was popular probably 100 years ago. Maybe not quite that long, but it sort of died out whenever the canned biscuits and stuff came along, like a lot of the biscuit recipes did. Like the mayonnaise biscuits, If you hadn't seen my video on mayonnaise biscuits, you need to go back and watch it. I've also got a 2-ingredient biscuit out there. I got Justin Wilson buttermilk biscuit recipe out there. So I like biscuits. I like a lot of biscuits. I like a lot of different kinds of biscuits. And so, and something good to go with it is my egg gravy video or my deer steak video. Deer steak gravy video. Man, you talk about some good gravy now. That deer steak makes some good gravy. I'm gonna rinse my hands off here right fast like. And yeah, that deer steak gravy, it's probably one of my favorite gravies. I got a video on how to make it. The egg gravy, just a regular flour gravy. You can make any of them to go along with it, or like we're gonna have this morning, just regular bacon and eggs to go with it. That's what we're gonna have this morning to go with these biscuits here. We want to just sprinkle us a pretty good coating of flour out here, because like I said, this is a sort of a wet batter. It's not a real dry batter, so you need to put you some out. Pretty good coating. Pick this up, put this on here, and then we're just gonna mash it down, and we're gonna fold it over 3 or 4 times here. Just need it a couple of times just to get it like we want it. So we can cut our biscuits out. We're not going to use a rolling pin on this. We're not going to roll the biscuits. We're just going to pat them out like this. Get them down. We want to leave them probably about a 1/2 inch thick. That's where we're going to leave them. We get them down to about a 1/2 inch thick there, and we're going to take our biscuit cutter. Now, if you ain't got a biscuit cutter, you can use a glass or anything like that. Yeah. And we're going to put them in a buttered cast iron skillet. Now, I didn't use grease in this because I want that butter flavor on these biscuits here rather than the grease flavor. And we want to make sure our biscuits are touching each other. Now, always when you're cooking biscuits, you want them to be touching. You don't want them spread out in your pan, because if they're not up against each other and touching each other in your pan, what they're going to do, they're going to spread out and just lay out instead of rising up. They're going to flatten out on you. So I always make sure that your biscuits are touching whenever you're doing biscuits. You always want to make sure that when you put them in the pan, they're touching each other. Like I said, these are between a 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch thick. How we're cutting these. And that's a number 8 cast iron skillet there that we're putting them in. So there goes our oven. Now see, it's ready. We got our oven heated to 450 degrees. We're going to cook these. They'll be in the oven approximately 20 to 25 minutes. We're going to start checking them at about 20 minutes. And they may need to go as long as 25, like I said, depending on your oven. My oven sometimes cooks a little slow, so sometimes I had to cook stuff an extra 5 minutes or so in my oven to get it to go. But we got our biscuits there in the pan, in our skillet. The oven's hot. Like I said, it's set at 450 degrees now. 450. I know that's a little hot sometimes for biscuits, but that's what I cook mayonnaise biscuits for. That's what these are going to cook. We're going to put them in the oven at about 20 minutes. We'll start watching them. We're going to let the top sort of start to brown good, and then we'll take them out and we'll bring you back at that point. Okay, we got our biscuits out of the oven there. They cooked about 23 minutes, and you can see how they're brown on top. We're going to take and just dump them out here into our pan. I'll flip them back over. We're going to take and we're going to taste one of them. Boy, them things feel good and soft. I mean moist. I'm going to try that by itself first. Man, that just melts in your mouth there. I got me some butter and watermelon jelly mixed up here. If you hadn't seen my video on watermelon jelly, you need to go watch that. I got me some butter and watermelon jelly here, and I'm going to got it mixed together, and I'm going to put me a little bit on this biscuit and try it like that too. Man, that biscuit just melts in your mouth there. Let's try this right here. Ooh, it's hot though. That has got to be the softest biscuit I have ever eaten. I mean, that is extremely, extremely soft. Fix me another bite of that. I need a second opinion on this, guys. And a third. Man, that is a good biscuit there. No, that's a great biscuit there. Just melt in your mouth. It's so soft. Look at that. It is so soft. And stuff on the inside. That is unreal. I had never in my life seen a biscuit that soft. Try this recipe. You won't be sorry, I guarantee you. Give the video a thumbs up if you would. Like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you that do. We appreciate all of you that take time out of your day to watch our videos. Sour cream biscuits. We'll see you on the next one.